Welcome to Mrs. Nail's 6th grade English and Language Arts class at Richmond Hill Middle School. Each day, the students walk into the classroom and see their schedule for the day on the board. They start with a warm-up, such as starting a discussion about why Eskimos would have over 300 words for the word snow to help students better understand the concept of connotation. After the warm-up, they begin the lesson. Throughout the semester, this has consisted of group work, worksheets, and class discussions within lectures. Lastly, she has the closing. Students will have guided reading assignments, journal topics, or short worksheets to tie together what they learned for the day. Students are assessed on their learning throughout each objective with formative assessments, and are then given a summative assessment at the end of each objective. For one of the formative assessments, the students were asked to choose between a poem and a short story, and then write a paragraph explaining the theme and giving evidence as to why the theme they chose is in fact a theme. Here you will see 2 examples of this assignment. Mrs. Nail graded them on a 1 to 4 scale, 4 being the highest. On the left, you will see an example of a 4 quality response, and on the right is an example of a 1 quality response. For one of the summative assessments, Mrs. Nail had a creative test for theme. She gave the students lyrics to a John Mayer song and a Natasha Bedingfield song, and had the students discuss the themes through guided, multiple-choice answers. So how do Mrs. Nail and the school officials manage the students at Richmond Hill Middle School? When the students are too loud, Mrs. Nail says, "If you can hear my voice, clap once." The students clap and soon after quiet down. There are also posters around the school stating the 3 simple rules: be respectful, be responsible, and be ready. Each area of the school explains these differently. For example, classrooms explain being respectful as raising your hand, communicating politely, and actively listening. However, hallways explain being respectful as walking silently to your destination and respecting the displays and bulletin boards. There are also posters throughout the school stating that Wildcats walk on the right. This is so that teachers and visitors have the left side of the hall to walk, and it creates an orderly environment. During my field experience, I observed Mrs. Nail take on lunch duty, where she monitored students in the cafeteria, hall duty, in which she ensured students got from one place to the next in an orderly fashion, and bus duty to make certain students got home. My field experience in Mrs. Nail's class taught me many valuable lessons, including that a teacher's job does not only exist inside of the classroom. Teachers wear many hats: the hat of teacher, disciplinarian, school parent, role model, and many more. Overall, I would say that my experience in this classroom was positive. It made me more certain of my future career path as a teacher.
Created using Walton.